For thousands of years, and through countless generations reaching into our distant past, families have lived, worked, loved, and passed down the land that makes up Union and Bradford counties. This area is one of the last vestiges of old Florida, but now the greatest threat to the land we cherish is upon us. Landowners, comprised of just 4 families, who call themselves HPS2, are proposing to strip mine approximately 11,000 Union and Bradford acres for phosphate. Citizens Against Phosphate Mining in Union and Bradford counties, a group of area residents, believe that this project would render the land unrecognizable as we know it and pose tremendous hazards to our well-being, property value, and way of life. The vastness of the scope of this operation cannot fully be appreciated by just viewing a map. To put the size of the land in question into perspective, 11 of Disney's Magic Kingdoms, 11 Animal Kingdoms, and 11 Epcot theme parks could fit into the proposed mining area, with acres to spare. This mining operation could bring with it a health risk to local residents.
Hello, my name is Eric Thomas. I'm a Union County resident, a former graduate of Union County High School, a former fisheries biologist for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and a current medical student at Florida State University. Radioactive materials deep in the soils of our county has been linked to cancer in miners in several studies. This includes breast cancer in men and women, lung cancer, and colon cancer. Specifically, radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States. Union County already has moderate levels of radon exposure.
Northeast Florida County has the highest death rates for lung cancer in the entire nation. That is according to a new University of Washington Seattle study. Lung cancer, though, is the nation's top killer, and Union County led the nation at 231 deaths per 100,000 people.
Digging holes in the ground has the potential to expose more radon to the surface, which could cause an epidemic of lung cancer in the future. In addition to the health problems caused by lung cancer, dust from the mines can also exacerbate anyone with existing lung trouble.
Detrimental impacts from phosphate mining would not be limited to Union and Bradford counties. The proposed mining area straddles the New River, a tributary to the Santa Fe River. What we do here will affect our neighboring communities and waterways. For this reason, experts, including environmentalists, economists, and a geohydrologist, have gone on record denouncing this proposal. Additionally, government officials and citizen groups, including county commissions of Alachua and Columbia counties, city commissions of Lake Butler, Rayford, Worthington Springs, and High Springs, as well as the Center for Biological Diversity, the Sierra Club, our Santa Fe River Group, and Florida Defenders of the Environment have publicly opposed the phosphate mining project.
Another reason that we are opposed to mining is because of the impacts it will have on the fish and wildlife species in the area. Many residents of Union and Bradford County love to hunt. Deer, turkey, other game animals cannot survive on land that is being strip mined. Since tens of thousands of acres are being mined, the number of game animals in these counties will be greatly reduced. Additionally, other species of birds, reptiles, amphibians, plants, and fish that thrive along the Santa Fe River will lose their habitats and therefore be exterminating. This will be a devastating ecological loss. The project managers suggest that these mines will use less water. This does not mean that they will use no water. Water levels in the Santa Fe River will drop, which could compromise wells and eliminate habitat for numerous species in the area. Even if they did use less water, digging large pits in the earth will disturb the fractures in the underground lime rock throughout the region. This will cause drastically reduced water levels, not only in the Santa Fe River, but in numerous lakes in the area, including Lakes Hampton, Sampson, Rowell, Crosby, and Lake Butler. Also, it will take away from the scenic beauty of the Santa Fe River that so many residents enjoy. Swimming in the river, picnics, these things could become out of question due to health risks proposed by the mining. And remember that even though mining companies would have you believe that the project is a new, experimental form of mining, this experiment is an untested, unproven method being attempted by a mining company with no experience in mining operations. The idea that they would be able to carry out something of this magnitude in a safe way with no impact on the local environment is a laughable myth. The project managers keep wanting us to think that the land will be reclaimed and made better. Remember that this reclamation occurs only after mining is completed, years from the time that it begins. Many of our senior residents will not see this day come. In addition, the land will hardly be better since phosphorus, one of the key nutrients for growing plants, including crops and trees, will be removed from the soil in the process of strip mining, hardly leaving the land better than it was. This project ultimately will result in the end of community growth in Union and Bradford counties. The quote, prosperous town of White Springs is a local mining community between Lake City and Valdosta. Since 1970, the population of White Springs has grown by only 10 people, one of the lowest growth rates in the state of Florida. This is because of the damage done to the town and their springs by mining operations, the reduced values of the land, and the constant noise and health concerns around the mines. This would be the future of Lake Butler, Stark, and the surrounding areas if mining operations are allowed to begin.
We are counting on you to stand up and protect the land so my generation will know the good things of this earth. I brought you into a plentiful land to enjoy its good fruits and its good things. But when you came in, you defiled my land and made my heritage an abomination. Jeremiah 2:7.
Our forefathers knew the importance of preserving the land as an inheritance to the future generations. As President Theodore Roosevelt said, "Here is your country. Cherish these natural wonders. Cherish the natural resources. Cherish the history and romance as a sacred heritage. For your children and your children's children. Do not let selfish men or greedy interests skin your country of its beauty, its riches, or its romance."